Hello. Hi. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we're going to talk all things lips. So there's a video I've wanted to film since I started my channel, which was my favorite lip care products in like a beauty strategy way. And I still think that we'll do that, but I got a comment on my what's in my bag video. I'll pop the comment up right here. And I loved it so much, and I cannot wait to hear how this person likes the Fit Glow Night Lip Serum, but it gave me this idea, and that's what we're doing today. If there's one thing that I have tried just about everything in the market and that I am obsessed with and have been since I was a kid with my Lip Smacker collection, it is lip balms and lip products. And as an adult having really dry lips, it's off the charts. Do you know what I mean? And I gathered up all of my lip healing products, and I'm missing a few, but we'll touch on those. And what I want to do today is one by one go through these and give a ranking. So we're going to rank experience, which is the scent and how it feels, the price, also the efficacy of it healing dry lips, and then what was the last one I wanted to do? I think that's it. So we'll do efficacy, experience, and price. And I will make an Excel sheet of this as well, and I will link that down below. So if you're curious, but let's jump into this. I'm like a giddy kid over this because this basket's almost filled. And I grabbed anything in my collection that was touted as lip healing. So lip oil, lip balm, chapstick, lip scrub, all of it. And we're going to talk about all of those things. And I'm so excited. There's a couple that I couldn't find that I will tag at the end. But let's go ahead and dive into this. I have the least amount of scrubs, so I want to start there. Okay, so one scrub that I don't have is the Terra Hap. I'll pop a picture up. I've used this for a couple of years, and I will say experience, it's a 5 out of 5. The smells are incredible. My favorite is the peach one. I think it's peach Bellini or just peach, but I do really love it. It is effective at removing dead skin. It is also effective at being delicious. Do you know what I mean? But as far as price goes, I'm going to give it a 3 because it is very spendy, especially for a sugar-based scrub. And then for the, efficacy and experience, 5 out of 5. So 5, 5, 3. Then the next one I have is the Buxom Powerful Lip Scrub Extreme. So I've actually had this in 2 flavors, one being the dragon fruit in the red packaging. This one was special edition, and it's like the royal something. Experience, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 only because I don't really love the scent, but the other scent is a 5 out of 5. Efficacy, 5 out of 5. The experience, the reason why this gets such high in experience is because the smell is good on the other one, but the experience of it being in a stick like this, it's so mess free. I prefer these over the pot. Even though I did rank the Terra Hap a 5 out of 5, it's because the scent trumped the actual experience. That one's a little messy, and I kept that at my sink. This I can keep in my bag or at my desk in vanity and just like scrub whenever I need to. It also has a beautiful balm that leaves just enough moisture behind that you don't have to immediately go in with a lip balm. I love it so much. You get so much product. The price I'm going to put at a 4. It's a little bit more expensive, but you get a ton of product. I've used so much of this, and I'm just now getting to hear. I can't say enough good things about this. If you need a lip scrub, I would tag this one in, but there's one that I would put just above this. So we'll do like a full ranking at the end of each category. The next scrub is the 3-in-1 lip scrubbing mask from Fit Glow. I was so excited when they released this because their lip serums are like, can never be topped in my book, and we'll get into that in just a minute. But it is very bright pink, very pepperminty smelling, so off the bat, I'm not huge into it. It does have a lot of oils and butters for conditioning the lips as well. It's so messy, and not only is it messy, it stains. The only one I've had that stains worse than this was the Sour Patch one from Morphe, and I don't have that anymore, and we're not even going to touch on it because it's not worth it. I think it was $10. This is also pretty pricey. You do get a lot of product though, so I'm going to give it like a 3.5 for price. For efficacy, I'm going to give it a 3.5 because it does work, but it's not as, it's almost like the level of grains. I'm just going to play with it on my, yeah, it's very fine sugar grains, and it just doesn't, it takes a lot longer to remove as much as like something like the Buxom does. So yeah, I'll give it that. And then for experience, it's like a 2. Not a great experience, and it bums me out, and this is going to go in a fails video, but yeah, not the best, wouldn't recommend. Then the last scrub that I have is my top favorite of all of these. So if I had to rank it, it's going to be this product, then the Buxom, then the Sarah Hap, then the Fit Glow, and then don't even think about the Morphe ones, you know? So this is from Treat Beauty, which I have a couple other products that we're going to talk about here in a minute. This is their Jumbo Lip Scrub. They typically only have one of these at a time, and right now it is chocolate frosting. And when I tell you it smells like a freshly baked chocolate frosted cake, it does. And the kicker, there's real sprinkles in it. It's a sugar-based scrub, but there are sprinkles in it, and this is probably the most effective. 5 out of 5 for efficacy, 5 out of 5 for price. I think this is like $15. You can get it in a bundle, and 5 out of 5 for experience. The smell is insane. It's super clean. It does leave a bit of moisture behind. The sprinkles are just like such a great touch, and you get so much product in this. This is a 1/2 ounce of product, and the Buxom is half. You get half of the amount in the Buxom that you do this. And this, if you're going to get a lip scrub, on my recommendation, Treat Beauty all the way. They sell on Amazon, on the Treat Beauty website, and you can find some of their products in Whole Foods. I could sit here and smell this all day. It's so good. And real sprinkles. Get out. Do you know what I mean? This is the number one from this category. We'll go through all the number ones at the end. But next category, let's go into chemical exfoliators. I only have one here, but it is the Kinship Super Melt Vegan Lip Jelly Mask. I love this. This is not a lip mask, like an overnight lip mask. This is also not like a healing lip mask. This is more to kind of work at those dead skin cells without scrubbing. I use this for makeup prep. These I keep around for when I'm feeling a little crusty. This is what I use for makeup prep. I start with this when I first do my skin prep, when I remember, but I will leave this on until I get to my lips. So I'll do all of my makeup, and then I get to my lips, and they're ready to go for whatever product I'm going to put on there. And I love this so much. This, I've only tried one other AHA product, and it's been a really long time. I forget the brand. What was Fresh? It was the Fresh one. This works way better than the Fresh drops that are exfoliating. I really love this. I am going to be trying a new one once this expires at the end of April, but I do recommend this as well. 5 out of 5 for efficacy, 5 out of 5 for experience, because it smells like those red, white, and blue popsicles, which is very nostalgic, and it's delicious. And I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for price. It is up there in price. I think it's around the $28 mark. I will pop on the screen. But all the ones that I'm seeing kind of in this category of chemical exfoliants for the lips tend to be around that price point. So maybe it's fair, but yeah, I don't know. Also, this lasted me almost a year, probably, yeah, about a year, and there's still plenty in here for me to get out before it expires. So yeah, I really like that one. I do recommend. Next, let's go into your traditional kind of chapstick lip balms. And I will let you know when I own multiple flavors, scents in a category. I'm not going to go through all of those, but if you want a video on any specific formula of all of the flavors and scents that I have, let me know. I'm happy to do that. This is going to be one of those products, and it is the Treat Beauty Lip Balm. This isn't even all that I have tried, so we can go through all of the scents if you want me to. Let me know down below. But here I have chocolate frosting, which smells exactly like the scrub, and there's a kit with both of these in it for I think $24-ish. And then I have white chocolate. I'll let you know really quick what I think of the scent. This one is not as good. It kind of smells like they tried too hard to be white chocolate, if that makes sense. Then I have rainbow sherbet. Oh, this one's good. I would recommend this. Rainbow sherbet. Then I have Big Mouth Sour, which is one of my favorites. It smells like sour candy. And then I have Cherry Cola, which is another one of my favorites. This was in my bag at the time. Oh, good. So we'll stick with Big Sour to talk about these as a whole. They're just your traditional kind of like clear lip balm. They don't add any shine. They smell incredible. Again, you get a 1/2 ounce in here. It's like the biggest lip balm. It's a glue stick, essentially. And it is filled. You can feel the weight in it. They are USDA organic. Coconut oil, beeswax, cocoa butter, apple flavor, grape flavor, citric acid, shea butter. It's just, there's stevia. Oh, they're just so good. And they're affordable and they're accessible in Whole Foods, Amazon, also on the Treat Beauty website. I can't say enough good things about these. I love these. My husband really likes them. Efficacy, 5 out of 5. They're very, very moisturizing and they will heal your lips. And it is 100% because of the oils, beeswax, and shea butter in there. Really, really go to work. Some other products that have those same ingredients I notice don't moisturize my lips. These absolutely do. Absolutely, and I can't recommend their regular lip balms enough. I will continue to collect these like I did Smackers as a kid. I can't say enough. Then, I didn't say. So price, 5 out of 5. Efficacy, 5 out of 5. Experience, 5 out of 5 for most of the flavors and scents. That's going to be personal to you too. Then I have Beekman 1802, just their traditional lip chap, and I have Sweetgrass. These are effective. I'll give them a 4.5 out of 5. The treat is more conditioning on the lips. These still condition the lips, and they have such unique scents, so experience is a 5 out of 5. The packaging is also super chic. I wish Treat Beauty would be a little bit more chic, but I just think the glue stick size is like genius, just for size comparison. And the Beekman has 0.15 ounce, whereas this is a 1/2 ounce, so you get 5 times the product or around that. This Sweetgrass, if you are someone who likes the smell of freshly mowed grass mixed with a little tiny bit of like almost a spearmint, it really is what it says, Sweetgrass. It's very, very good and it is effective and I really like these. Price, I'll give it like a 3.5 out of 5, or let's do a 4 out of 5. I think it's fair, especially for the novelty of the scent, and it does work. So experience 5, efficacy 4.5, price 4 is where I'm landing on that. Then I have Lana Lips, the original. This is their lip balm. So again, another clear lip balm. If you are someone who wants bare bones, this is unscented. Bare bones, but super effective. 1,000% this. Price, I will give it a 3.5. These are kind of pricey. I think this is around $17, $18. $16.95. For this specifically. There's another product from them we'll get into that I think is 1,000% worth it. Experience, I'm going to give a 4. I just like to have flavor, but actually let's give it a 3.5 because the taste is kind of odd and we'll get into why. Efficacy, 5. I would give it above that if I could. Lana Lips has lanolin. I've talked about this before. No, it is not vegan, but the way that they collect the oil is friendly to the animals and it doesn't harm anyone. It's also sterilized. I will link below their website that goes through the process of how they do that and how they verify that they are cruelty free. But yeah, I really like this. And you get 0.116, so even less product than in the Beekman. That's why the price is tough for me. But if you're someone who really struggles with dry lips, Lana Lips is a company that you definitely need to take notice of. All right, the next up in the traditional lip balms, I have the Holiday Nog from Whiskey Moon Boutique. I love all of her products. Super delicious smelling, all of her scents. Super effective, super cost effective. It's fives across the board. Fives across the board. I love Whiskey Moon Boutique. It is local to me here in the Pittsburgh area. The owner and creator of these products is the sweetest ever. I love her so much. I will link the website down below. I will link her Instagram as well. I highly recommend these. These are super effective and they support a local women-owned business. You can't beat it. Highly recommend any of those. Then next I have the Ferment Snail Lip Treatment from Tony Moly. I picked this up at Ulta. Price, I'll give a 3.5 for what it is. Again, it's unscented. There might be something there, but it's very, very light. This one is effective. I'll give it a 4.5 because it didn't knock my socks off with the snail mucin like I was hoping. My skin really loves snail mucin, but I do like this. Efficacy, 4.5. Experience, 4.5. I wish there was a scent, but that's personal. And at the end of the day, it does feel really nice and slippy and moisturizing on the lips. Experience, and yeah, price 3.5, I think I said. A little pricey. And you get, it's in Korea. I don't know how much you get. But it also says SPF 13. I need to do some research. If that's the case, that changes my mind on this quite a bit because as an SPF, it's very, very lovely. So keep that in mind. But I'll pop on the screen if it is true to those claims. Then last up, I have the Olivia Palermo Clearly OP lip balm. She has two. One is slightly tinted, but it doesn't really leave a lot of tint on your lips. These don't have a scent. They smell like the ingredients, but I can't wait to talk about this. Price, 3. They're pricey. I think they're $28. However, efficacy, I'll give it, I'm torn. 3.5 for moisturizing the lips, but a 5 because if you're looking for a blurring effect, it's this. I can't wait to try this underneath a matte liquid lip. I need to do that. So take that with a grain of salt. But then the experience, I love the experience. Okay, so maybe we'll do that. A 4 for efficacy because it's not the most moisturizing, but it still does give moisture. And then for the experience, a 5 out of 5 because it feels plush and gel, more gel-like than some of these other ones that are like oil-based. This gives you almost like a protective barrier, but it blurs the ever-loving you-know-what out of your lips, and look how chic it is. It's just gorgeous. I love this product. You get 0.08 ounces, which is why, yeah, it's like maybe a 2.5 actually, not a 3 out of price because that's even less than the Beekman, but this is more geared towards cosmetic effect in my mind than any of the other ones that we've talked about. So I like that one. It's just not like, it's not giving as much to me as the others, but if you're looking for cosmetic effect, she'll do you. She'll do right by you. We have so much more to get through. Let's talk about tinted balms at this point, which I have quite a few in this category. All right, starting off with a complete dud. Stay away from, don't go for it. It's the Fit Glow tinted lip balms. I talk about these in a Get Ready With Me. These are a flop and it breaks my heart because I love Fit Glow so much. Their newer lip releases have just really fallen flat for me. The colors lean pretty pink and warm. This is the shade Innis, but the thing that kills me is there's no moisture in this whatsoever, and the pigment for the tint is so heavy it just clings and sinks right into dead skin, and it feels drying, and even after I take it off, my lips are dry, almost like I wore a matte liquid lip. So efficacy, it gets a literal 0, and I'm tempted to go into the negatives here. Experience, another 0, and the price, another 0 because it's $28 to dry your lips out. For what? For what? And I bought 3 shades. Biggest regret. Moving on. This is the Ulta Beauty Tinted Jelly Balm, and I have mine in the shade Grape, so it's like a purpley pink. These are not super tinted. I'll load it up on the back of my hand. You can kind of see it. Just adds like the tiniest veil of a color, and I push too hard, but I just want to show you the texture. Super, super jelly. Super jelly, and I love gel leaning lip products, and the smell goes with the name. So this is almost like a candy, a grape candy smell, but not sour, like a non-sour grape candy. I love this. It feels so jelly-like on the lips and is very moisturizing. So experience 5 out of 5. I love the feel of this. I love the scent. The efficacy, I'll give a 4 out of 5. It's not the most nourishing, but it does nourish. Price, these are, I think, $9, so I'll give it a 5 out of 5. Like, pretty good, especially for like a more cosmetic looking. Also, this blurs the lips too. It's just a beautiful product. More people need to talk about it. Then next up, I have the Beautypie Shine Up Lip Color Balm. I have brought 2 shades out here. I have 3. I have a more nude shade here. This is West Coast Nude and was in the holiday collection. Hopefully they keep this around as permanent. And then I have Sexy Berry, which definitely is permanent and is beautiful. I love these. I love these so much. These are almost a lighter version of the Charlotte Tilbury Happy Kiss. I'm only using that as a reference just because I think a lot of people are familiar with that formula. Super moisturizing. They look more like a polished lipstick than some of these other tinted lip balms that I have, but they're absolutely phenomenal. You get a decent amount of product. There's 0.09, which I guess I'm thrown off because those Treat Beauties are so big. So price, I'm going to give a 4. I think they are somewhere in the 10s. And I think it's a really good value for a lip product like this. I love these. I love the twist up. The experience is a 5 out of 5. The scent is like a very soft vanilla that honestly you can hardly smell. But I love these. I love these so much. I would recommend those. Then lastly, in the tinted lip balm category, I give to you Treat Beauty's lip balms. And I have Frosted Donut and Mermaid. So I will show you Frosted Donut. It's like this nice kind of nudie pink color. And that's with quite a bit of swatching. So a very, very light, almost less tint than the Ulta. And for that reason, like, these are just as moisturizing and fabulous as the regular balms. However, there's Mermaid, which is so pretty. It's like almost a duochrome lip balm. I do think that this duochrome lip balm, the Mermaid, is going to be a really good dupe for some of those like Tom Ford lip balms that we see come out. And you can't beat the price. The scent is not my favorite on this one, but what was disappointing to these is, let's jump to that part. Efficacy 5 out of 5. They moisturize just as well as the traditional lip balms from Treat Beauty. Experience is like a 2 out of 5 for me because the tint is not very strong at all and the color wasn't for me. I do want to try the berry one and we'll revisit. But if you're looking for like a true tint, I wouldn't go for these. But if one of these has a scent that you are interested in, they do work just as well as the others. They're just not my favorite tinted lip balm. All right, I have one last tinted lip balm that I almost skipped over, and it is the Dior Lip Color Reviver Balm. And yeah, I almost said lip glow. It's the Dior Addict Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm, and I have mine in Mahogany, which is like a gorgeous color. So it's right there on the edge, and you can see that it looks like it's going to be shiny and moisturizing. This does jack diddly squat for my lips. The experience is, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 because it does kind of feel somewhat nice, but doesn't knock my socks off. The color is beautiful, so I will give it that. But formula-wise, it's not effective. Efficacy, I'm going to give like a 2.5 out of 5 because I don't really notice a difference in my lips. And the price is like a 0 out of 5. It's so pricey. It's so overhyped and pricey. I don't recommend that one. Period. Okay, let's move in to lip SPFs. So I don't have it anymore, but I want to talk about it. The Vanna Cream Lip SPF that I talked about in my empties. Sorry, my hair is still drying. It's grainy. It's not elegantly formulated. Efficacy, 5 out of 5. Experience, 3 out of 5. Price, 5 out of 5. But I also don't know if they're reformulating or discontinuing because it's been hard to find. If you know the deets, let me know down below. But I would recommend that one purely based on efficacy and price. Just know that it's going to be a little gritty. The other one that I cannot find for the life of me, it's in a purse somewhere, I just know it, is the K-Skin Lip SPF. Hands down the best lip SPF I've ever had. Experience, 5 out of 5. The packaging is gorgeous. It feels delicious. A little gel-like, but not as jelly as the Ulta or what we're going to get into, but kind of a gel-like. Beautiful shine. Applicator is amazing. The smell is like vanilla cupcakes, and there's no grittiness whatsoever. I think it's a chemical sunscreen, but you don't smell the sunscreen, and you don't taste the sunscreen. It's just a fabulous product. I think it might be a little pricey. I'll give it like a 4 out of 5 for price, just because I do think it's worth it. Efficacy, 5 out of 5. I've worn it on hiking trips where we were in high altitude. It worked perfectly. And then the experience, 5 out of 5. I've never met a lip SPF that was as agreeable as that one, period. Then the last one is the 11 by Venus. This is Venus Williams. I don't know what just happened to me. Venus Williams SPF line. They have facial SPF, and I want to say there might be skincare in there, but this is the Perfect Form Tinted Lip Balm, SPF 15. I have it in the shade Power Player. This is 100% mineral. I actually don't mind this. I did read that a lot of people think that it is kind of gritty. So there's this color. The Power Player is kind of like a peachy pink. I don't find this gritty at all. It has a nice bouncy gel-like texture, but you can tell there's a decent amount of oils in here. It does moisturize. I have hardly any complaints about this. I really like it. I think it's probably a little high up there in price, so I'm going to say like 3.5 to 4 out of price. Efficacy, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. I think it could be a little more moisturizing, and it's not as good as the K-Skin. Efficacy, I will also give it, or no, I just said that. Experience, I will give it a 4 out of 5 because the K-Skin is just, can't be touched. It can't be touched. Next, let's go into tube lip masks. I have the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm in Petal. I will swatch this one since it is tinted. They do have a clear version and plenty of other colors. I love the shade of this. It's like a very soft petal pink. Everyone raves about these. The applicator, it's a nice little metal applicator. Lovely. Smells sweet. It's not straight up vanilla, but I can't put my finger on it. This one is very thick and sticky. See if I can get that. I feel like it might have been going in the direction of the old school Bite Agave lip mask, but it's not quite there for me. I don't think these moisturize at all. Experience, I will give it like a 4 out of 5. Price, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. These are affordable for lip masks like this and for what you get. But then efficacy, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 because I do think if you put something on underneath this, it will lock the moisture in, but this is not moisturizing enough for me at all. Then I have the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. I have mine in Gummy Bear. I love this scent. I've talked about this in a fail. But I love the smell. It smells like candy. But honestly, if you love this smell, you will love this smell. Right, Frank? Right. He agrees. There's the tint. You don't get a lot of that tint on your lips. Same with the Naturium. I love the experience of this. Is a 5 out of 5. I love how it feels. It is a little bit sticky and thick, but not as sticky as the Naturium. You can kind of see it dangle there. It can get gloopy if you apply too much. It just doesn't moisturize. This is another one. I'll give it like, honestly, a 2 out of 5 because I'm so disappointed in it. But these are kind of on par. These both get a 2 out of 5 for efficacy. For experience, a 5 out of 5. I love the feel and the smell of it. And honestly, like a 2 out of 5 for price. These are pricey and they don't work. Or maybe, no, these are probably in line with Naturium actually. I'm going to give these like a 3 for price. Just, if you are someone that finds that Laneige moisturizes for you, we are not on the same level of dry lips. I don't get the hype. I really don't get the hype. Then last is the Skin Food Lip Butter from Weleda. If you are on a clean journey, I'm sure you've heard of this. This, I didn't get a ton of use out of, and it's because of the scent. It doesn't have a scent. It just smells like the ingredients. It is pretty thick, almost Vaseline-y feeling, but there is no Vaseline. If you like that feeling like a Carmex, this one might have better ingredients and definitely will heal your lips. 5 out of 5 for efficacy. It really does nourish and soothe and condition the lips. Experience for me was like a 3 out of 5 just because I don't like the scent or that feel, but you might. If you like Carmex, this is a good option. Price, it is a little pricier, but I think it's still accessible. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for price. All right, moving into potted lip masks. I have 3, but I want to mention one that I no longer have, and that's the Sarah Happ lip mask. The original one that is pink, the lip slip, they now put those in tubes too, so I would go for the tube, but that's just me. I don't like pots, but they're super effective. The pink one is lip slip number 1. The white one is lip slip number 2, which was meant to be more of a nighttime mask. I will tell you the difference. The nighttime mask is a little thicker and not quite as sticky, but they are sticky. They're going to coat the lips, but they are 5 out of 5 efficacy. They will work your lips. Do you know what I mean? Like, really work your lips. And I just love the experience of her products. The pink one smells kind of like bubblegum, not in a synthetic way. And then the white one is chamomile and something else. And it's just a lovely, soothing nighttime scent. 5 out of 5 efficacy, 5 out of 5 experience if you don't mind stickiness, and like a 3.5 out of 5 for price because her products are pricey. But honestly, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 because I think they're worth it and you do get a lot of product. Moving on, I have the Aqua Balm Overnight Lip Mask from Belief. You get a hefty amount of product. This is almost like a solid oil, so it looks solid, but then once you start to warm it up with your finger, this is like an SOS. It's a very light oil feeling product, so you can kind of see it comes out almost like Vaseline, and it's like a stiff, oily Vaseline feel. And I don't love that, but I will say when I've had to throw a Hail Mary for the health of my lips, this does work. It has, I believe there's cica in here and a few other oils and nourishing ingredients. I do like this. It is pricey, but you get a ton of product. You get 0.7 ounces, so 3/4 ounce. Just under that. My brain. And it is a 12-month shelf life. I really like this. I just don't like dipping my finger in, and I don't like that feel. I prefer something like the ones that we'll get into. It's just very sticky. Can you hear that? Very sticky. But I would recommend that. Efficacy, 5 out of 5. Experience, for me personally, is like a 3.5, but I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 because I think a lot of people would like it, and it's a good product. Price, Belief is always just above what I want to pay for their products, but they're worth it to me. So I'll give it between a 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Then next we have the Fenty Skin Plush Puddin' Intensive Repair Lip Mask. You guys, this experience is off the chart. So at first I thought it was an airless pump because when you press down you can get a little bit of product, but it's actually a twist bottom, which I almost love even more. You get the product out there. wipe it on your lips, and you're good to go. It doesn't have much of a tint. I have a feeling that eventually she'll probably do more tints. But again, another thick kind of sticky one. You do get peaks there. See if I can give you that texture. It smells just sweet. Kind of like the ingredients mixed with sweet, but it's very pleasant. I love this. So I want to say too, like, since these tend to be more overnight lip masks, this wears off or sinks in is a better way to put it. This one I still have remnants left on my lips in the morning, so it has really locked in all of the moisture. The Sarah Hap, you'll have almost like the same amount that you put on the night before on your lips. It's wild. This one, you do get remnants. I really like it. Efficacy, 5 out of 5. It does nourish. Experience is a 5 out of 5. The scent is lovely. The texture is lovely. And the packaging is lovely. Frank is chewing on a pen. All right, then the last potted lip mask that I have is the Iykyk Plush Ritual. I have mine in the shade Bear. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. And this tint does show on the lips, so I'll swatch it there next to the other two potted lip masks. Beautiful beigey pink. Smells great. Another kind of like sweet vanilla scent. Experience, 5 out of 5. I love this package that comes with a mirror and a jade applicator. The jade applicator I will absolutely be using for other things. Once I use this up, you get 0.11 ounces, so not that much, and it is pricey, so for price I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Efficacy, a 4.5 out of 5. It is very moisturizing. It's not quite as moisturizing as the others. And experience, I said 5 out of 5. Price, I think it's like a 2.5, 3 out of 5, because this is a very pricey product, especially for the amount you get. But this is still, I think, a better deal than the Laneige. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but as much as I'm being hard on these products, all of these are above Laneige at this point. And then I'll talk about the last lip mask that I have, but this one is not potted, and it is the Fit Glow Lip Serum, and it reigns supreme. 10s across the board. Even the price, because you do get quite a bit of product. I'll pop on the screen, but the trick to these to get even more out is this stopper right here. I will pop that off, which is really easy to do with some tweezers, and you can get every ounce of product out of this. Like, this is about the time that I would do it, because you'll see it's all along these sides and there's still about this much left in the product. One of the best vanilla scents, and the only product that nails the jelly formula. And I can't believe I'm wasting this to swatch for you, but I will do that because I love you. If you can see, I really hope you can get an idea. It is so gel-like. It is not sticky at all. The least sticky of all these products. And this nourishes your lips more than anything else that I have talked about. I would put this even above this, because beyond just having oils, it has pomegranate and plant sterols that help soothe, condition, plump the lips. I will never be without this. I have one in my purse, on my desk, in my nightstand, in my bathroom. I go through these so quickly that I stocked up, and I'm just about done with that whole back stock. So out of anything in this video, it would be this and the Treat Beauty that I would recommend the most, to be honest. Whoopsie. This is getting crazy. Okay. I want to talk about lip oils, and we're going to have to rapid fire these because I'm losing my voice. This video is probably very long. Again, if you want me to go super in-depth on any of these formulas, let me know down below. Or if you want to see a ranking or my top 5, whichever, let me know. But in Beauty Lip Glaze, 5 out of 5 experience, 5 out of 5 price, 5 out of 5 efficacy. These are super nourishing. The experience of them is incredible because of the scents. I do have the 2 newest ones here, which is the Glaze number 9 Merlot and Glaze number 8 Mystery. These and the Cotton Candy are the lowest ranking in scent and experience for me. However, the rest of them, this one is number 6, I think, Candy Cane. Yeah, these are incredible. I have a whole video about these. I don't go over these 2 newer ones, but I swatch the rest of them and talk about the formula. That's my rapid fire, 5s across the board. I love this product. I would highly recommend this product, specifically berry and cookie. Then I put this in the lip oil, but it's not really lip oil. It's just the Fit Glow Night Serum with pigment. These don't have ceramides in them, but the night serum does. So these aren't quite as moisturizing, but they're still above and beyond all of these other products. I would put them right beside Treat Beauty and the night lip serum a touch above it. 5 out of 5 efficacy, 5 out of 5 experience, a lovely vanilla scent, and beautiful pigment. Lots of different shades. I think they're almost to like 40 shades now. And then I'm still going to give it a 5 out of 5 for price, because you can always get this and the night serum in a kit that lowers the price, and also add a 20% off coupon, which they have running all the time. State of Kate has one. That's the one that I use. And for that and the amount of product that you get in these live for days and days. Not even days. There's so much product in them. Don't let the price scare you. Then I have the Live Tinted Hue Glosses. This is in Brilliant and Proud. I'm emptying out Proud. There's like hardly any left in there. These are not touted as lip oils. However, they're super nourishing on the lips. They are the closest that I've come to the Fit Glow formula. So if you can't bring yourself to pay that, these are a good option. Very gel-like, very nourishing, and I really, really love these. 5s across the board, maybe a 4.5 for price, because I think they're not super cheap, but no, 5s across the board, 5s across the board. Then I have the L'Oreal Paris Liquid Lip Balm. Is that what they call this? They call this the Lipstick Lip Balm. I have really been loving this. Definitely a 5 out of 5 for price, 5 out of 5 for efficacy. It is nourishing. It's actually what I'm wearing today. This is the shade 030 Pristine Pink. Super balmy and gel-like on the lips. Not sticky at all. A touch oilier feeling than the Fit Glow Lip Serum, but this is like a true gel, okay? Bear with me on that. But I love this. The only thing I'd change about it would be the scent. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 for experience, 5 out of 5 efficacy, and 5 out of 5 price. Then I have the Westman Atelier Liquid Lip Balms. I have 3 shades of these. They are scented kind of like a sweet lemon scent almost, but it's very, very faint, and I very rarely pick it up while I have it on. This is Nana, which is a very beautiful, cool beige. Packaging is exquisite. These do nourish, but they're not the most nourishing, so I'll give 4.5 out of efficacy, 5.5 out of 5 for experience, and then for price, these are $38, which is wild, so how much do you get? 0.21 fluid ounces, so not terrible. Price, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. I do really, really like these. I have 3 more, and then we're going to do my top favorites. So I have the Wonder Gloss Collagen Lip Oil from Beautypie. This was a summer color, Sun Haze, that I really wish they would bring back. It's a travesty. It's a beautiful neutral beige. I love it so much. They smell like kind of like marshmallowy vanilla. Honestly, this smells like the old school cream sheen lip gloss from MAC. I say old school because I haven't bought one in a while. I'm honestly going to give this 5s across the board. The price is not too bad, and you get 0.13 fluid ounces. That is wild. 0.13 fluid ounces in this, and 0.21 ounces in the Westman Atelier. So you get double the product in here. So actually, I'm going to give this almost the same, and I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 for price. Efficacy is a 4.5 out of 5. It's definitely moisturizing, but I have other ones that I like better in that category, which is In Beauty and Fit Glow. But I really like this as a cost-effective one. And experience, I'll give 5 out of 5. No notes. Last, I have the Merit. I'm just going to say this doesn't moisturize my lips that much, so I'll give it like a 3 out of 5 for efficacy, a 5 out of 5 for experience. I don't believe these are scented. No, not scented. And I will give this like a 3.5, 4 out of 5 for price. And then the last one I have, it breaks my heart, but this is the Oma by Sharon C, which is the Oma line that is at Walmart. This is the It's Complicated Lip Tint Oil and Gloss, and I have mine in the shade Classy, which is a beautiful red. Very beautiful red, but it is much thinner of a formula. No scent. It's just hard to control for having a color, so I haven't worn it that much, so I need to go maybe get another. The problem is like it's nourishing but not super nourishing, and it's hard to control. So experience, I'm going to give it like a 2.5 out of 5. Price, 5 out of 5. Those are under $10. And the efficacy, I'll give a 3 out of 5. In a category all its own is the Sweet Clay Lip Mask from Chap. I've talked about this in plenty of videos. This is a clay lip mask. It sounds strange, but it really does moisturize your lips. This is like a Hail Mary situation. I love having this around. It smells like bubblegum, and it is just a fabulous product. I highly recommend this. Efficacy, 10 out of 10. Price, probably like a 4 out of 5, because there's no other product like this on the market that I've come across. So I do think you pay for a little bit of the innovation there. And then the experience is 5 out of 5. I love it so much. So I'm going to go now, clean these swatches off, and we're going to talk about the ones that I would absolutely recommend for people who really want effective, nourishing lip products. Okay, from this video, what I will tell you is my favorite lip scrub is the Treat Beauty. Easy, affordable, and just an overall pleasure to use. This is what I would recommend to you. For a traditional lip balm, I will go with Treat Beauty. Again, it's the value, it's the efficacy. I love this product so much. For an AHA, I will give you the Kinship Vegan Lip Jelly Mask, the Super Melt. We'll see if what I just ordered competes with this or not, but for now, this is what I would recommend for that. For a tinted lip balm, I'm going to go with the Fit Glow Lip Serum. You can't beat it. There's so many different shades. I love this so much. Do not let the price scare you. I know they're expensive. Make sure you're getting them on sale and using a discount code. For lip oil, we're going to go with N Beauty. No surprise there. Again, check out my video all about these if you're interested. And then as far as lip masks go, I think you only need 2. Chap as a quick fix Hail Mary, and then as a maintenance, the Fit Glow Night Lip Serum. This is all I need. If I had to get rid of the rest of my lip products, I would be keeping these products only, plus as a lip SPF K-Skin, which I can't find, but that reigns as lip SPF Supreme. So we have Scrub, Treat Beauty, Lip Balm, Treat Beauty, Exfoliator, Kinship, Lip Oil, N Beauty, Colored Lip Balm, Fit Glow, and then Lip Mask, the Chap Sweet Clay, and the Fit Glow Night Lip Serum. The night one is hard, but I would say a runner-up is the Fenty Skin Plush Puddin'. That's all she wrote. I hope this was fun. Again, let me know if you want to know more in depth about any of these formulas or swatching of all the shades and flavors, scents that I have. I'm happy to do that like I did with N Beauty. But also let me know your top favorite lip care products, because clearly I'm a junkie and I would like to try them all. So let me know your favorites down below, and I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy lip healing.